What's up? I'm back. It's a new day. Super Bowl Monday. The day after. The Chiefs won again. Too bad for the Niners, but I'm sure they'll be back. They got a good team. A good quarterback, too. So I'm working on this guard still. About to glue it up onto the blade. And I'm just taking care of the majority of this sanding, underneath the guard, because it gets awkward once you put it on. So there's that thing. And I'll also cut some notches into the tang. That way the epoxy has something to hold on to while it's in there. That way it doesn't come out so easy. And I've also, you might have seen my previous little clips. Made this hole right there. So let's test it out. Here you go. That's it. But before I do all that, I think I'm going to trim this off. Do a little trim on this guy. So here we go. I cut out a little excess wood out of there. It's kind of hard to reach into these areas when you glue it up. So I did that, and the rest of this I'll shape it up afterwards. Anyway, let me get some glue in there, and we'll and by the way, it's got a nice flat fit, edge to edge. Glue it up and put some pressure on it and let it dry. Come back tomorrow with some glue down the hole. Right down in there. This is 15-minute epoxy, but it hardens up really quick. Starts to get, it starts to be where it won't, you know, it won't flow as good. So don't wait too long. It's probably enough. Because when you put the knife in there, well, it's all going to come out, you know. All right. Dang, I forgot I needed to put some on here. A little bit on here. Gotta have some on here. It's already getting to where it doesn't want to flow as good. There it comes. Oozing out. It's okay. You want a little ooze, maybe a lot of ooze. So what I'm gonna do now is set up this vise. And I've never had this successfully work before. It's my first time doing this way. But you can see if I can make this work. You take the blade, put some leather on it, stick it in here like this. Okay. Really bear down on that sucker. Ain't going nowhere. And then we got this guy. the back's being pressured into the blade. It's coming together. I think it's gonna work. We shall see though. So got another project. Check it out. It's an ulu knife. Ulu knife going out to my friend, really my wife's childhood friend, Leona. How you doing, Leona? Anyway, I got your knife here. In the works, of course. Cut it out. I had to, believe it or not, I didn't hand forge the whole thing out of a bar. Or I decided to go with some circular saw blades that I had here. Blades make good. Saw blades make good knives. Good material for sharp edges. So it was already the size I needed. Kind of the curves. This handle here is a really challenge for those of us who make straight knives. You know, this is usually. Maybe I would make this part. You can make this part first and then weld on these little tacks, or you know, if you're hand forging it. But this is a old Nichols magic saw circular blade, or saw blade. One of these here. I got several other ones. This guy's. So this is a different brand, but the other one was a Nichols brand with the files. I thought it might be better. This is a Nichols file. You can make knives out of these too, by the way, if you wanted to. And I put it to the heat treat and hardened it. Slides really nicely. So yeah, it's coming out. And right now I'm tempering it back a little bit. I wanted to show you that process. See if I don't mess it up. But just want to take it to a straw color. And it goes real fast, so you kind of gotta keep an eye on it. Let it do its thing here. Without it changing. Alrighty. And that's it. Softened, tempered. There you go. So here I am again, hand sanding. Blade edge on this guy. And I just got a call from my wife, or a text. You know, I told y'all we make pickles for a living. Well, today is bread and butter pickle day. And guess what? I left the sugar in my car. And bread and butter, as you know, sweet pickles, I think a lot of sugar. So I gotta head over there. But I'll be back later on. And we can get this knife a good ways down the way, because all I need to do is put the handle on it, let that dry, and then make the sheath. So it's going to be a couple days project, but you know, I think what I'm going to do is just make videos like these, because I suck at making like whole full production, like start to finish. But I can let you all know what's going on a daily basis, right? So if you all subscribe follow me, follow my daily doings. Here's that knife from yesterday. All glued up and ready to be ground down into a nice pretty handle here. See how this turns out. Hopefully okay. But in the meantime, y'all gonna have to wait on this Ulu knife, because I gotta go to the dang pickle store right now. And my wife, she's so nice, she'll be like, no, you can just drop off the sugar and leave. I'm like, come on, man. You gotta help. But really, I bug her more than anything there at the store. I give her a hard time. It's all out of love. Right, honey? It's all out of love. I'm so lost without you. Is that the way that goes? Check it out. This is a hand ground, hand sanded with that's like a 60 grit paper, and I'll take it up to 100 next. But here it is so far, day one. This is actually the second one. I have to show you the other one. I cracked it. I was heated it up, you know, dropped it in the quench, and it started to bow. I'm like, oh no. So I took it and bent it, and snap. Didn't take much, but this guy's gonna be good. There it is. I did take one hammer blow to it. You can see where I hit it right there. All right, see y'all later. One more thing. This is, you can see where the saw, cutting edge of the saw blade was. See there? I think I'm gonna leave that on there. See there? This is the edge of the blade. The saw blade. If you leave it on there, it's a good story, you know, like, you can say, yeah, you know, this knife is handmade from a circular saw blade. And then somebody will say, oh wow, how awesome. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Too long horn, I know. There you go. Guys, tonight we're having lamb loin chops, steaks or some shit like that. Australian lamb. Here we go. So I'm looking at these little lamb steaks, little lamb chops, and you know, sometimes if the meat has a little fat on the edge, you can just cook it and, you know, easily cook off. But this right here, looking at it, I didn't cook it off. That is silver skin. You get on a, like you get on a pork loin or something, but I'm gonna cut these off because that's not gonna render. See, silver skin right there. Yeah, it's just gonna cause you to have to cut that off when you're eating, and that's not good. So let me do a little trim. Just trimming up some of these guys right here. See this here? This is silver skin. Guys, silver skin does not render. So we're gonna, I wish I could sharpen my knife here. You could do this, probably be easier if the meat is a little colder, but just taking that silver skin off. I watched a few recipes online and nobody ever does that, so I don't know what the deal is with this, but I'm taking it off. This stuff here does not cook away. What we're gonna do next is let these sit for a little while. I'm gonna spray them down with some oil, some Pam, actually. It's basically oil in a can. I don't know if y'all know that. But I'm gonna spray them, add some seasoning. Alright. Little Himalayan pink Himalayan salt. Some black pepper. Both sides. I got some other seasoning I'm going to use too. It's a little garlic rosemary blend. Apparently rosemary is the way to go with lamb. Am I right? Am I right? All right, we're gonna let these sit for an hour. I can get the room temp. Actually, scratch that because I'm gonna put them in the smoker for like 15 minutes. Let them get some smoke flavor, and then later on we'll put them on the grill, on the pan, saute. Yeah. Let's go out here and get the smoker going. Excuse the mess. But here it is. The old Traeger-Rooski. Let's dust it off and get this thing going. Okay, so if you guys got a Traeger, you know you got to fill the hopper. Last time I set the shutdown cycle, so I'm going to turn it on, hit it to smoke, and let it light up. That's just ash. Come back when it starts smoking up. Okay guys, here it goes. The smoke feature's going, I got it lit up. I'm gonna cover it up and let it get hot for a little bit. And then we'll put the lamb chops in there. This little smoke feature on these Traegers, small Traegers, supposedly sets the grill to about 160 degrees. It's super smoke, so Cooks off a lot of smoke, get your food smoky. And I think after that I'm going to take it inside, hit it with some garlic and rosemary seasoning, a little bit of butter, put some veggies on the side, and that'll do it. I know what I was going to do. Put them over here far away from the heat source so they don't cook that much. Alright, night night. In the meantime, while that's cooking, we'll come over here and work on this handle. I'll figure out how to work this damn thing eventually. Let's go check on these lamb chops. Here's the light. They're smoking, and I'm gonna let them go a little bit longer, get some good smoke flavor on them, and then when my wife gets home, we'll go ahead and cook them up, have some dinner. I've been working on this knife a little bit off screen here, but here it is with the handle, sanding it down right now. Sorry about the background noise, but I got a fan on. Just remember to have this microphone, maybe it'll help with the noise. But here's the handle. I'm gonna do a little sanding work. So if you want to get a little tiny bend, you do a little tiny sliver of the sanding paper, like right in here. You get a little bend, pitch up a little sandpaper, and this is like 60 grit. I'm gonna turn it over. I'm gonna put down. I got this bar 2x4 in a vise, and yeah, it works pretty good. And this is this is actually 100 grit. Oh, pinched myself. You hate it when you pinch yourself? There's no one to blame but yourself. So check it out. Yeah, I gotta get this down. So I got the belly part, the belly handle is sanded. I got the back sanded, 100 grit. I'm gonna go 220 and then about 300 and that's it. But that looks pretty good, huh? It's a big old Mac, bro. Big old Mac. Let's keep on sanding. Let's get these little lamb chops out of here. Ooh-wee. Look how smoky they are. They're red. Anyway, let's put them on here. Hey. It might be cooked. Red. Now we'll set this guy to shut down cycle. That'll burn all the wood. Man, that looks good. Alright, put these to 145. Well, I got 3 big ones, and I gave you a big one, 3 little ones.